the very delightful Alicia Silverstone.
You look very angelic for Christmas.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, you could be right on top of a tree. Welcome to the show. So the holiday season is upon us, and your new film came out this week. Your character, Kate, is trying to hold on to her family's holiday traditions. I guess a lot of people are trying very hard for that. And what are the traditions that you try to keep going?
Well, we always want a living tree, because that's better for the earth, so we don't ever, and, you know, I'm Jewish, so we don't often have trees, but when we do, we get a living tree.
How about a Hanukkah bush?
Yeah, I did that once when I was like 10.
Yeah.
But we typically go to Jamaica every year.
Oh, that's nice.
And Jamaican Santa comes on a speedboat.
Oh, I like
it's
this.
It's really fun. And then you see him wrap around, and then he comes on the beach with a big sack of presents, and then this local choir sings.
Oh, that's
beautiful. And it's so lovely. So that's been the last, since about 10 years, we've been sort of doing it.
That's adorable.
I love
As we
that.
mentioned, you're starring in and producing your new film, A Merry Little Xmas. This has such a fun cast. Oliver Hudson, Melissa Joan Hart, Pearson Fode, and Jamila Jamil, who's a friend of the show. And this is a heartfelt rom-com, but your character is going through a bunch of things. Divorce, soon to be empty nester, clearly trying to cling on to the Christmas traditions, but while being pursued by a hot younger guy. Was there anything you could relate to? What could you relate to in her character?
Well, no one's going to be unhappy with Chet.
Yes, just no complaints.
No one.
He takes off his clothes, and it's a treat for everyone.
Great.
And it's hilarious what he does. It's absolutely hilarious. Oliver Hudson.
I love Oliver Hudson,
Yes.
But did you find yourself relating, you know, as a mom and a parent to your character?
Well, I think every character that I play, I only know how to bring my, you know, this is my instrument. So you're just sort of using everything you can. And I think it's a universal idea. I think everyone deals with relationships, Christmas, the family, what do you do? And I love that Kate is so unhinged. You know, she's trying so hard to keep it together. But ultimately, this younger, successful, hotter, excuse me, hot. I'm just kidding. She's very much hotter. She comes in, and she's, you know, this is really troublesome. It's really messing with her game plan. And it's just fun to watch them sort of all, you know, you saw the scene. No, you didn't see that scene. There's a scene where my character gets told by Melissa Joan Hart's character, who's my best friend, in the show, she says, you know, you're not really, she tells me I'm not fun. And so I'm like, oh, I'll show you fun. And so I bring
fun is always good.
I bring the hot guy to the sledding, and it's just fun.
Oh, I love that. And in addition to this film, you're producing and starring in your new series, Irish Blood, for Acorn TV. And we know you've been acting since you've been a kid, but you've also been producing since you were a kid. So it's a lot more work, but it's very enticing for you. So tell us more about that.
Well, I think when, you know, I did it when I was 19 for Excess Baggage with Benicio del Toro. I was the youngest ever,
Wow.
And
I didn't know that.
and it was hard and wonderful. I think what it does, it just allows you an opportunity to really get ahead of the creative process. I'm hiring the director often. Not in this case, but in the Irish Blood or a DP, you know, you're going through all the hiring all the cast, working on all the scripts, working on the edit. It just really allows you to be a part of that process and protect yourself, really, you know?
And those working with you.
Exactly.
Well, we need to have a fashion moment. We love Cristian Siriano. He dressed Whoopi many, many times, including at this year's Oscars. And you and Cristian are dear friends, and he's dressed you in so many incredible pieces. I went down a rabbit hole with it.
That's just in Jamaica.
Oh, so he's getting Jamaican Santa too.
Well, no, he comes for right before New Year's.
Okay.
Sometimes.
When you say Jamaican Santa, I'm like fantasizing about Lenny Kravitz showing up with a bag of gifts or something.
Is always there.
I'm so into this. But let me ask you, because he refers to you as his muse. So how did that relationship start?
He invited me to a show, I guess 10 years ago, and I wasn't really into fashion, and I wasn't interested in shows. I found it, not sustainable and materialistic and all those things. And he seduced me by telling me that he didn't use any animal, and he didn't use fur and leather in his clothes, and he donated to animal charities. So I went. That's how he got me there. But then, I found the clothes. I never had felt so beautiful in his clothes. They were so.
Wow!
Yeah.
He's so talented.
That is gorgeous.
Like 5 minutes.
Look at
moment.
that.
Oh, but that's nice. Yeah.
Wow.
So he really, I think, sparked. I realized when I went to his show that it's art.
It is
and
art.
it occurred to me that I can still be really sustainable on my end, and I also can play in the world as long as all the clothes are vegan. I feel like I can play in that world of fashion, so I get to wear all kinds, like this is Zimmerman, and I get to wear all kinds of amazing designers, which is so fun.
I love that.
Yeah.
And this July marked, this is shocking to me, 30 years since the iconic and game-changing film Clueless. When it premiered, and you, of course, starred as Cher Horowitz. There are so many classic Clueless lines fans love to quote. Even your son got in on the fun with you. Take a look.
Cher, get in here.
What's up, Daddy?
What the hell is that?
A dress.
Says who?
Calvin Klein.
It looks like underwear.
That was adorable. But people must say Cher's lines to you all the time. Do they ever pop up in your mind, like when you're in the middle of doing something else?
Yes.
They do.
But it didn't used to. When I was young, when it first came out, I didn't even think about it.
You were only 18, or
Yeah.
you were a baby.
17 when I shot, 18 when
Yeah.
it came out. And then, but now it's become such a thing that I don't know. So the lines that come in my head are "Oops, my bad." That comes out quite a bit.
That's a good one.
You see how picky I am about my shoes, and they only go on my feet. That one works for me a lot.
Speaking of Clueless, earlier this year you announced you were in the baby stages of working on a new Clueless with a writer and a director,
really?
Amy Heckerling, I should say. All these years in the future, what do you envision for a new Clueless to look like?
Well, mostly I'm going to keep that to myself because because we want it to be a wonderful surprise when it all comes out, and we're just working on it now, and I'm working on it with really talented writers. The creators of the OC, so Josh and Stephanie, and then we have another really talented writer, Jordan, and it's a really fun, creative experience right now. We're all just working it up.
No, we use your line. They always put outfits on us and then reuse them, and I love that. Oh, that was you going through my laundry.
Yeah.
Well, that's very sustainable of you.
Yes,
I like
thank
that.
you. We like to reuse.
Yes, good.
It was so lovely to have you here. Thanks
Thank
for coming
you.
on the show.
Thank you.
Our thanks to Alicia Silverstone and Mary Little Exmas